Don't tell the Nintendo ninjas, we have a ton of Pokemon leaks. Hello everybody, Blaine here for Bridgeport Games. So yeah, as of yesterday, we have a ton of brand new Pokemon leaks for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So what we have actual live gameplay of the games being played by people who have their hands on it early. We know that Kurt, the very well-known data miner, has his hands on a copy, and a bunch of other people have been dropping, very complete, very, intact footage of like gym battles, different things about the map, and we're going to look at all of that today. So I just want to make a couple things clear before we dive in. Obviously, we are diving into mega spoiler territory. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I give you permission on behalf of the channel to bail out now. On top of that, I just want to let you guys know I'm not going to use any of the audio from the clips because we're kind of approaching into weird territory there. And also, all the clips have been mirrored, so there's no issues there with any sort of, problems from Nintendo. So I took those precautions to make sure that I can keep bringing you guys this content. So if things look a little wonky, that's why. So, all right, that being said, everybody, before we jump in, I just want to take a second to ask that if you like the videos we have here on the channel, please make sure that you actually like them by hitting the thumbs up button, and also consider subscribing to become part of our amazing Pokemon community. We have a bunch of videos that go up like this all the time, especially now during leak season, and you don't want to miss any of them. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So first up, this is a video here of the actual main menu of the game between the areas. So as you can see, I know it's backwards, I'm sorry. But on the main menu, there is actually a thing right here. They're trying to connect online, just showing that it doesn't work. But if you do look on the main screen there, when we go back, there is actually an icon for what they call ball capsules. So it's right here, actually. You can say it's backwards, obviously, but it says ball capsules. That is actually how you go ahead and change your stickers on your Pokeball. So it used to be called emblems, but these are a little bit different. You can put different stickers in different places, and it has a really cool effect, which I'm actually going to touch on in just a minute. So as you can see here too, we have a mirrored image of the Sinnoh map. We are going to cover this as soon as the video is over. But there is some really interesting stuff to talk about on this map. So obviously he's going through and touching on the different regions here, which is really interesting because it looks kind of like a classic Sinnoh map, but there's some interesting kind of areas we need to chat about here. So I think he's taking a look at his Pokemon. So here he has a Gengar. He has a Staraptor, a Torterra, an Empoleon, and I believe he has a Monferno. He did trade with himself. He has 2 copies of the game early, apparently, which is awesome. And here we're also taking a look through the Pokedex. Now, what is interesting is the idling animations for some Pokemon are actually changed. So this got brought up before. The Bidoof has been changed, or the Bibarel, to kind of resemble its previous sprites in like Diamond and Pearl. The same we're also going to see for a second with Murkrow. They're right there. So Murkrow actually typically does that like it's standing and kind of does the like. I don't look like Murkrow, but you gotta use your imagination here. This one actually shows Murkrow like in flight in the Pokedex. So it's kind of cool to see a little bit of a difference there because we don't typically see that all that often. As you can see, we do have following Pokemon confirmed. I think we already had that confirmed, but now we see it for sure. And also, it was also confirmed that if you do travel through the region with your Pokemon behind you, it's going to raise your affection for that Pokemon, just like it did back in like Pokemon, Yellow. So, all right, the video is done. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the copy of the map, first of all. So as you guys can see, this is not mirrored. This is how it actually will appear in your game. So most of it looks pretty much, the same. Like a lot of the stuff is kind of in the same area. Everything is pretty much there. What's really interesting, though, there's this island off to the right. So if you look up to where like the northeast area is, there's an area covered in clouds. Like it's almost like completely blocked off. And I don't remember that being part of the original games. So people don't know what this is. There's speculation that's part of like a post game that we don't have knowledge of at this time. There's also speculation that may be tied to a DLC. I don't know what that is. So obviously I'm not going to speculate. However, that being said, I just want to, bring this up and make you guys aware of the fact there may be more to this game than meets the eye as far as being just a normal remake. Now, getting in real quick to the stickers that they were talking about there. So they're calling it ball capsules here. So I guess that means you can like decorate the framework of your Pokeball. So it says use capsule decoration to create effects according to your taste. So I'm actually going to jump over to this is actually on the Pokemon main page for Diamond and Pearl. So yeah, you can put stickers on your Pokeballs, and I don't know how in depth they go here. Oh, they do. Okay. So you can actually, yeah, put the stickers on there, and then it will actually change the release animation depending on how you want your Pokeballs to look. So in the case here of the, Pachirisu, they have a bunch of like electric kind of shock effects coming out, and there's like a crisscross on the ball. Looks really cool, and that's something you're going to be able to do with all of your Pokemon once you have these stickers on your Pokeballs. For somebody like me, who I customize all my Pokeballs to fit the Pokemon, like I make sure I always get Kyogre in like a lure ball or a net ball. It's really, really cool to have this option to customize things. I think that's really neat. Now, we also got some gym battles in the leaks we got. So this is going to give us an idea of kind of what Pokemon they're using and just kind of what they look like. So we have Gardenia first up here. So we're going to watch it again. It is mirrored, so Gardenia will be approaching from the other side. Try to keep that in mind. It's, the normal Pokemon dialogue about, I'm going to give you a good challenge. I hope your bond of your Pokemon is good. Cool. Thumbs up. All right. So we're facing Gardenia now. What we see here, we see Cherubi. Now what this means that we're actually going to be using the Diamond and Pearl teams for all the Pokemon trainers. Now I know we didn't necessarily know for sure how that worked, but we do see that it has, Gardenia here has Cherubi along with 2 other Pokemon. In Diamond and Platinum, she had Cherim, the evolved form. So as she has Cherubi, most likely that means that all the teams or all the gym leaders are going to be the Diamond and Pearl versions. So here we go. She's sending out now Turtwig. Again, Monferno is just going to, plow through these. But the animations look really cool. The backgrounds are very they have a good amount of depth to them, and for being a remake, it definitely feels like an updated, cleaner, nice version of Diamond and Pearl. So as you can see, nothing too crazy here. We do see the EXP share working there. And now we see, I believe it's going to be Roserade, her ace here. Yep, okay. So we see Roserade. It has a really cool ball animation. I don't know if that was supposed to be like one of the sticker things or what Pokeball that was. But we see it use Grass Knot, it looks like, for no damage. And see it not very effective. And we're going to see it take it out real quick with I believe that's Flame Wheel. Super effective, yeah. Oh, it had a berry. All right, cool. All right, so I guess we'll have to take it out next turn. All right, so yeah, Grass Knot again. I think that may be the same moves that it had in Diamond and Pearl also. All right, cool. So we took down Gardenia here, and we got our second badge. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to look that up real quick for y'all. Because I'm curious to see if they've updated the moves in addition to, kind of giving everything a new kind of coat of polish here. So, yeah, in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, it had Grass Knot, Magical Leaf, Poison Sting, and Stun Spore. So, yeah, it seems like they're kind of keeping the same types of, movesets here. So, yeah, we battled Gardenia here, and now we're going to move on and see the battle against Maylene. So again, it has kind of a similar layout. The gym leader kind of approaches from the left. Obviously here it's the right, but you know what I'm talking about. And then the gym looks cool. It looks like a little training dojo, kind of the way it looked, before, if memory serves. So we have our fighting gym leader here, Maylene. I believe she leads off with the Metatite. Yeah. Okay, very cool, very cool. I like Metatite. And then we see Staraptor and a big old hand coming from the screen there. That was the other thing too. The people who recorded this did so kind of all on their phones. So I made sure to I removed the audio because in one of them there was like a cat doing something. I don't know. But I just want to make sure that you guys get the highest quality video possible. So I actually zoomed in on this to make it so you can actually see what's going on. We see that, that made quick work of the Metatite. Again, EXP share going. And then we see Machoke. And again, I just want to double check Maylene real quick on Bulbapedia. But I'm pretty sure if memory serves, Machoke is also her team from Diamond and Pearl. Yeah. She had Metatite, Machoke, and Lucario. So we'll see if Lucario comes out here. Okay, it looks like they're healing, I believe. Sorry, reading backwards is really brutal. But if it's between that and getting in trouble here, I will choose reading backwards. So, all right, we see that she's about to send out her last Pokemon, and it does look like Lucario. Yeah, I love that Pokeball animation. I don't know what it looked like. Streamers were coming out of there. That's really cool. I don't think that's a Pokeball animation like a normal one, because like even the apricorn balls don't have any sort of weird, kind of style like that. So that's really interesting. And yeah, Lucario is not going to be along for this world, I don't imagine. Who knows? And then, yeah, after this, we will take a look at Team Galactic. So, all right, who comes in? Who comes in? All right, so we see they bring out their Monferno. Again, the Monferno seems to have the normal Pokeball animation. Obviously, being a starter, that makes sense. Okay, use Drain Punch. So again, the moves are the same as Diamond and Pearl. And use the fighting move back. I don't know what it was, but critical hit. Oh, Power Punch, perhaps. Yeah, all right. And then we see he's going to go for the same move, it looks like. All right. Oh, Mach Punch. Okay. And super effective, and Lucario fainted. Cool. All right. So that is the third gym battle there. And this person's flying right through. They just got 2 badges here. So as you can see, Maylene is beaten. And last but not least, we're going to take a look at the Team Galactic matchups that have been released. So it looks like we're in some kind of Galactic headquarters, because you are fighting one of the admins. I believe that's Mars. And then, yeah, the floor is like unbelievably shiny and it has planets on it. So this looks really cool. This design that we get to see of this battle room is actually really, really cool, and just looks very fancy and very, sci-fi, kind of very much like Team Galactic themselves. And we see Perugly go down. Obviously, Monferno should have a fairly good matchup against Perugly. It has fighting type moves, so Perugly down. And then here we're going to see just kind of the Pokemon screen. It's pretty basic. We see, we see an earthquake happening here apparently, but we see Zubat coming out. And I don't know why he's swatting his screen, but this is the video that we have to work with. I can assure you that my playthroughs of this game will be at least a bit more high quality. So we see a Luxio coming out here. All right, let's get used. Is that Astonish? All right, and that's going to use Thunder Shock. Obviously, it's going to take out the Zubat, no problem. All right. Oh, Paralyzed didn't kill. Okay, I do like how the bars, it looks like instead of them going, I'm not really sure. I have to look at the health bars here, because, okay, so it does turn red. So it goes green, yellow, red, the same way they do now. I couldn't tell originally because of the reversion if like it had like a green chunk, a yellow chunk, and then a red chunk, but it does look like it's going to go green to yellow to red as it decreases in size, much like we've gotten used to, so there's no real changes there. And yeah, we did just beat Mars. I saw the name up there. So this was like a Galactic, building here, one of their labs. And as you can see, Team Galactic just got beaten, so they left the area. And we're seeing one of the scientists here. And I think, who else are we facing here? Okay. I don't remember if there's any more to this video. I don't think there's too much more here, but it does just show off the battle, which is really cool. And certainly gives you an idea of the building, but we're going to keep an eye on it as we run around. So obviously it looks like you have free range of motion. You're not locked on any axis moves or anything like that, kind of how you were in 3DS. Yeah, we can see the characters moving through the overworld here. And yeah, a lot of this we've kind of already seen. Okay, and that's where we called the video. Okay, cool. So I don't know which trainer that is. We're not going to get to see that, unfortunately, because this is all we have. This is where the video cuts off. But that being said, everybody, the big takeaways here, we got a look at all these trainer battles, which are awesome, but I'm really excited about this main menu deal. Because again, I'm very eager to see what that clouded area is, if it's anything in particular, if it's just clouds, but it looks like they're really trying to obscure it and trying to make it kind of mysterious, So I don't know what that is. I'm very eager to take a look at it and see. And I can't wait to give these games a playthrough and kind of go exploring and find out what that is, because that is really interesting to see. And, obviously, it could be, we don't really know, again, what they're going to do with these games. We have no idea where they're really going to take these, because we know they're going to be very faithful remakes for the most part. We know that they're going to keep the moves the same, the Pokemon the same, that kind of stuff. What we don't know is there's some confusion around the PAL Park, how that works. and if you can like bring over like more modern Pokemon into the games. We also don't know, what other DLC or other like kind of unlockable areas may be in there. We obviously have not heard either way about the Distortion World. We've not heard either way about like Battle Frontier. I know some people were asking about that. So honestly, at this point, I mean, the games are still 2 weeks-ish away. We just don't have a lot of concrete answers, which just kind of is what it is. But we do have more and more coming every day, so make sure you follow us here on Bridge4 to make sure you don't miss any information, because there's going to be so much to cover. So that being said, everybody, those are the leaks we have today. We have a lot of gameplay. We have that new map. Really interesting to see. And we also finally get to see those, stickers in action and how people are using them, and that you can customize them right on the home menu, which is really cool as well. So that being said, everybody, that's all the leaks I have for you today. I'm sure we will have more coming within the next 24 hours or so. So make sure that you guys subscribe to follow us here on YouTube so that you never, ever miss any of our awesome episodes, because you're going to want to make sure that you see all this information as soon as it drops. That being said, everybody, I've been Blaine for Bridge4 Games. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, remember to absolutely impact that like button in the face, and I will see you all in the next video. See you around. Bye-bye.